Alright, this video is for Jacob. I'm going to try to do this with this camera in my face. But anyway, I have your quad here finished up. This is a Source 1. We got the AMAX 2305, 2550 kV motors. These are awesome motors. AMAX makes some of the best motors. They're made in Germany. So they're like a Mercedes of motors. Seriously, they make really good motors. They're awesome. So you also have the Diatone Mamba stack. You have the Aero Mini Pro, and you have the AKK FX3 Ultimate VTX, and you have an XM Plus. The XM Plus receiver is right here on top of the flight controller. So I'm going to show you. Oh, and you have the Strix Hoot antenna. I'm going to show you how to bind it. So I already sent you a link to the video that I made that shows you how to set up a new model in your radio. So once you've done that, you're going to go into the menu to where it shows the models. Then you're going to hit page. Then you're going to push the plus button. Now I know that you have a QX7 radio and not this radio, but it's the same way for both radios. So go up, scroll up to where it says bind, and then hit enter. And you may or may not get this screen. If you do, I usually do 9 through 16 telemetry on. So get it to there and then set your radio down. Then you're going to grab the battery. You're going to get it to where it's almost plugged in. Well, first of all, there's a button. Maybe you can see it from the top. Yes, you can. Okay, let me see. Yeah, it might be too hard that way. It'll be easier from the side. So you feel the button click when you're pushing it. Like you can feel it through your fingers clicking. Okay, so make sure it's clicked in, and you're going to hold that down while you're plugging the battery in. So if you do it right, you'll see 2 solid LEDs on the receiver. If you don't do it right, you'll see 1 slowly flashing LED. Okay, so let me get the battery ready where it's almost plugged in. So I'm going to hold it just like this with one hand, ready to be plugged in. Then I'm going to hold down the bind button, make sure it clicks, and then plug in. Hold it for another couple seconds, then let go of the bind button. And you can see here that we got 2 solid LEDs right there on the receiver. So I'm going to hit enter on my radio, which will start the bind, and you'll see one of the LEDs start flashing. So I hit enter. Now you can see one of the LEDs started flashing, which means it's binding. Wait about 5 seconds. Hit enter on your radio again to stop the bind. Unplug the battery. Plug the battery back in. And you'll see on the receiver, it's flashing. That's because my radio is too close. Oh, there we go. It went to solid green. So now we got a solid green, which means it's bound. So now hit exit on your radio to get to the main screen, and you can hit arm, and nothing will happen. Isn't that cool? I don't even think I set this flight controller up yet. Oh my god. Alright, I'll be back. Alright, it should be set up now, but I probably still have to check the motor directions. So let's just plug in real quick. Oh, turn my radio back on. Alright, let's see if it'll arm. There we go. Alright, so away towards, oh, it's all set up for props out. So I'll just go click props out in Betaflight and put the props on backwards. So I'll be right back. Alright, so I did props reverse. I put the props on. It should be all good to go. We didn't look at the video yet though. I might need to change that to NTSC because it usually comes with set to PAL. So I'll just pull that out here because it's like 90% chance that it's set to PAL. So we'll grab the little controller here and we plug it in to this little plug. This is for changing the settings on your camera. All right, so we got that good to go. So let's plug the battery in. It's so hard to do with this camera in front of me. Ugh. All right, there's the video, and oh, it looks like it is on NTSC. Good. It's all good to go. Video looks good too. Okay. It's almost always set to PAL, but got lucky this time. So we'll shove that back in there, and we will do a hover. Next to Barbie. All right, here we go. Ooh, yeah. Very smooth. Cool. All right, so this thing is good to go. One other thing would be the VTX, and well, I have smart audio hooked up, so let's just, I don't remember if this uses smart audio or Tramp for the AKK. I think it's smart audio, and that's what I set it to, so let's just check real quick. So to go into the menu, you go throttle middle, and then yaw left and pitch forward, and that brings up this menu on your screen. See that? And then you use your right stick on the radio to scroll down to features, and then you use the right stick to go to the right to choose it. Go down to smart audio, right to choose it, and then it's on F1, power's set to 25. Let's just check real quick. We'll change it to channel 7, Fat Shark 7. Go down to set, right stick to choose it. Yes, yep. All right, cool, it works. 5, 6, 7. Yep, there we go. All right, so that's good to go. So everything's good. I will get it boxed up and shipped out, and I'll send you over tracking as soon as I have it. All right, thanks, man.